Did you see what he just did?
What?
You're Hollywood royalty. And he looked at me and said, then you? We grew up in a small town, you know.
In Danville.
Yeah, he's being 5.5 years older. You know, don't forget, I was 5 when he was 10.5. He didn't want to mess around with me. I've been hanging on his coattails for 80 years, and I'm not going to stop now. If it hadn't been for this business, Dick says, so we'd have been total failures. Our father was the funniest man that ever lived.
Our mother was pretty funny.
And our mother was, she was also a good audience, too. I mean,
Our childhood is as clear as a bell to us.
yeah, we were the houses we lived. See, we were poor. Our dad sold cookies, but not many. It was Cookie. Hell, I was 24 before I knew his real name. His real name was Laura.
Lora.
Yeah.
He hated that.
Hey, our mom was George.
You know, the hardest we ever laughed, we were working with a surveyor in like 8-degree weather. We were standing out in the cold, holding up the pole, you know, for him to sight on. And somebody said something funny. Well, our faces were frozen. And we started to laugh.
And the more we laughed,
I thought I was going to die.
the harder we laughed.
Tears are running down our cheeks and freezing.
And I remember that. So
I had never laughed so hard in my life.
I was a terrible sleepwalker. I beat him up in the middle of the night.
That's right. He punched me right in.
Yeah, I would go out to play golf, you know, and I did, you know, and Dick would tell these stories to Carl. And Carl said, that's a funny idea, and he started writing scripts, and he says, who are we going to get for to play your brother? Right?
Yeah, right.
And what did you say? How about my brother?
How about my brother?
I didn't try to get him to come on coaching, but he was busy and everything. But and we had an episode where I went to a family reunion of Van Damme was my character's name, and I went to a family reunion, and to see, you know, and I go in there and I don't know anybody, and Dick just walks by, and I say, I don't recognize anybody, and he walks by. No lines.
I went home, years ago they had a Dick Van Dyke Day in my hometown. We had a parade. Everybody in town was in the parade. There was nobody left to watch.
That's true. That's true.
That's
true.
my kind of
I
parade.
was there. Years later, Coach, you know, was a hit, and they had a parade for me, and nobody was in it or watching it. This happens to me constantly. Hey, Jerry, we loved you on Coach. Honey, come here. Dick Van Dyke's brother. That happens to me all the time.
This past year, the two did something they've never done before. The two appeared in Neil Simon's The Sunshine Boys at the Malibu Stage Company.
I've been trying to get Dick to do something with me. And I talked him into doing it. It's supposed to be guys in their 70s, and we neither one of us said, well,
Wait a minute.
I got a few months left.
I heard your blood don't circulate.
Not true, my blood circulates just fine. I'm not saying it circulates everywhere, but it circulates.
That's why you use a cane.
Not a cane, it's a walking stick. Maybe once in a great while it's a cane.
Thank God. I've been real lucky. I'm in the pink.
Yeah, I was looking, I thought maybe you had a flush there for a minute.
Saul Burton died.
Go on. Who's Saul Burton?
You don't remember Saul Burton?
Oh, manager from the Belasco.
That was Saul Bernstein.
No, not Saul Bernstein. Saul Burton was the manager from the Belasco.
Saul Bernstein was manager from Belasco. And it wasn't the Belasco, it was the Morocco.
Sid Weinstein. Saul Burton was the manager from the Belasco. Saul Bernstein, I don't know who the hell he was.
How do you remember anything if your blood don't circulate.
My blood circulates in my head, just don't circulate in my feet.
Is anything coming down?
Wait a minute. Wasn't Sid one of the songwriter?
Christ's sake, Saul Burton was the songwriter, so I'm trying to tell you.
Who wrote that Lady, Lady, Beat
That's
My
right,
Face?
Saul Burton, the lousy songwriter. That's what I tried to tell you. That's Saul Burton.
Yeah, I saw Burton. He died?
Last week
Where?
in Variety.
You know something, Willie? You're a Lollapalooza.
Yeah, I'm on a Lollapalooza, you're a mister.
Look, can we please take this rehearsal sketch?
Don't forget all this. I'll be in the office. I'll be in the office, you go outside.
Aren't you gonna do the nurse part first?
You see a nurse. How the hell are we gonna rehearse when the nurse is not here?
I'm just asking a question. Do you mind? It's all right if I ask a question?
We didn't ask a lot of questions. So it doesn't make it, you never even ask whatever questions, just try to make it a halfway intelligent question.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I usually ask the kind of questions of the kind of person I'm talking to. You get my drift?
I get you, good mister.
All right, skip the nurse part. I'll start where I come in.
Okay, from where you come in. All
right.
Go outside.
I'm outside.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Hello, I came to see the doctor.
You're not outside.
I'm outside.
If you were outside, could you see me?
No.
Could you see me?
Yes.
Then you're not outside. Go all the way outside. What the hell kind of rehearsal is this anyway?
It's a rehearsing rehearsal. Can't you make believe I'm all the way out in the hall?
I can make believe you're still in New Jersey, but you're not. You're here. We don't got to listen to the nurse, but we got to do it. Let's try to have a professional rehearsal.
Listen, we're not going to stop for every little thing, are we? I mean, I don't know how many years I got left. I don't want to spend them rehearsing.
Stop for a little thing, but a big thing. And the door's a big thing.
I'm going through the door, and I'll come back in. We'll run the sketch once or twice, and that'll be it for today, all right?
All right, that's another big
All right,
thing.
I'm going out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
If my daughter calls, if my daughter calls before I come out, tell her to pick me up in an hour.
Well, she picked you up now for all I care. All right, knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Don't say it, for Christ's sakes, do it! You went crazy in the country. All right, come in.
Won't open. Knock.
Wait a minute. It's not locked.
Not locked?
No, it's not locked. It's locked. Let's hold on to that Sandy boy. He'll come up here and you'll come up and help.
Let me try again.
God damn it, you're just wasting time. That Sandy boy, go down to town and come up.
I fixed it.
You just don't know how to open the door. Never mind the damn door.
Did my daughter call?
You know, I think you went crazy in the country.
Are you going to stand there and insult me? Or are we going to rehearse this sketch?
I'd like to do it both, but we don't have time. All right. Just stand there, never mind the damn door. Just stand there and say knock, knock, knock.
I hope I can get back out.
Oh, God, so do I. Knock, knock, knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
Enter!
What do you mean enter? What happened to come in?
Oh, same thing. Enter, come in. What the hell's different?
The difference is we've done this sketch 3,000 times and you've always said come in. Suddenly today it's enter. Why? After all these years it changed it to enter.
I'm just trying to freshen up the act, that's all.
Who asked you to freshen up the act? They asked for the doctor sketch, didn't they? The doctor sketch starts with come in, not enter. You want to freshen things up, put some flowers in there.
This new generation, this ain't 1935, you know.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't read the paper today.
What in the hell's the difference? Enter, come in, as long as you're in.
Because it's different. You know why we did it the same way for 30, 43 years? But it's good.
And you know why we don't do it anymore? Because we did it the same way for 43 years, that's why.
If we're not doing it anymore, why are we changing it?
Listen, I like to make a comment here. Here, sit down. This is nothing personal. But I think you've been sitting on the porch in New Jersey too long.
What does that mean?
It means I think you've been sitting on the porch in New Jersey too long. You know, from my window, I see everything go on in this world. I see old people, I see young people, I see bad people, good people. I see people jumping off buildings, I see drug addicts, I see people peeing on the sidewalk. I see everything. You see a lawnmower and a mailbox.
And that's why you want to say enter instead of come in?
Your information, we're two of a kind.
Yeah, two of a kind. It's my observation, we're two of a kind.
That's right. We're like peas in a pond. Birds of the feather, alone or together you'll find that we are two of a kind. Think about and reaching for a star. And who's to say it will go the whole way? Hey, we got this far.
Yes, sir.
Two of a kind. Two of a kind.
Hold it. Hold it. Stop. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. What are you doing?
We're singing.
We're dancing. We did this on the Sullivan Show.
Singing and dancing.
What about the doctor sketch?
Oh, we're not doing that.
You have to do it. It's in the contract. That's what you're getting paid to do, the doctor sketch.
Well, we're not doing it.
Why not?
I don't know. It's we got all messed up. He doesn't remember the lines, and he's out of shape.
I'm out of shape.
Yeah, you're out of shape. Once we didn't get the lines, we rehearsed it. You were, you forgot it, and your English accent's gone.
There's nothing wrong with my English accent. Hello, I'd like to see the doctor.
Oh, that's an English accent. You sound like Bert and Mary Poppins.
I'm sorry, hold up the rehearsal. We got a problem here. This man is a lunatic.
Hold it. Stop.
I'm going to tell you something I never told you in my entire life. I hate your guts.
You told me that on Monday.
Tell me again.
Listen, gentlemen, I really don't see the point going on with this rehearsal.
Well, I don't see any point in doing this show. This man is persecuting me. He's been doing it for 11 years, and I'm not going to give him a chance.
I knew it. I've been waiting 11 years just to walk out on me just like that.
I didn't want to do it in the first place.
Liar! You liar! His daughter begged me. So daughter begged me on the telephone.
The man's hysterical. You see that for yourself.
I don't need you. I never need you. You're nothing but a function. You're nothing now.
He pulled a knife on me. This man pulled a knife on me and was going to party.
Maybe his career is over, but not mine. Maybe your career is over, but not mine. You're an asshole. I never said. I'm taking a touchdown.
Would you guys get a doctor?
I don't need a doctor. Don't trust. Just lie there. Don't let anybody see my pinky. You know, you might have something on your conscience.
I have nothing on my conscience at all.
You look good.
I have nothing on my conscience. I mean, I just feel bad because you're sick, that's all.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
Apology, no apology. I just said, I'm sorry you're sick.
Well, who do you think made me sick?
Who? You did, that's who, not me. You carried on like a lunatic, screaming and yelling, you made yourself sick. And for that, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you're sorry for something.
I'm sorry for the people starving in India, but I'm not going to apologize for it. I didn't do it.
I didn't accuse you, Andy. I just said you come up here to apologize to me, and I'm a gentleman enough to have accepted it.
I knew there was going to be trouble when you said enter instead of come.
No trouble. You came up, you apologized, you got what it was, and now I'm happy.
What you got? You got no apology for me, but you didn't accept.
Don't argue with me. I had a heart attack.
You know something, Willie? I don't think we get along too good.
Well, everybody has their ups and downs.
In 43 years, maybe one up. Tell you the truth, Willie, I can't take the downs anymore.
To be honest with you, I'm a little tired myself. In a way, I'm glad I had this heart attack. I think I needed to rest.
What are you gonna do now?
Oh, my nephew gave me two pretty good offers.
Is that so?
Yeah, I think I'll probably take the second one.
You in any condition to work again?
Maybe a show Saturday night, something like that.
In New York?
No, be out of town.
Well, that's wonderful.
So what about you? What are you gonna do?
Oh, very happy. My daughter's having another baby. Because they're gonna be needing my room. You know, I don't want to be a burden to them. So we talked it over. I'm gonna move to the actors home over in New Brunswick.
God, I just got the finger again.
You got chest pain?
No, but I'm expecting.
Well, can I get you? Wait, should I call the doctor?
No, it wouldn't help.
It wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't help. Always happens if you've done that.
Always works, even from you. Just gotta laugh.
You're a funny man. You're a pain in the ass, but you're a funny man.
Well, you know what your trouble was. You took the jokes too seriously. I mean, they were just jokes. For 43 years we did an act, and I don't think you ever enjoyed it.
If it's there to enjoy it, I'd have bought a ticket.
Well, look, maybe you can enjoy it now. If you got some time, why don't you come over to the actors' home and visit me?
You can count on it.
I feel a lot better we talk now. Look, maybe you like to rest. We'll take a little nap, okay?
I am kind of tired. Just keep talking and probably fall asleep a little bit.
What's new in variety?
Bernie Einstein died.
Go on. House manager at the palace.
No, that was Sam Heisel. Bernie Einstein was dancing Ramon and Rodriguez.
Jackie Aronson was Ramon and Rodriguez. Bernie Eisenstein was the house doctor when we first played with Sophie Tucker.
Don't argue with me, I'm sick.
I know, but why should I be sick too? And remember when Myron Cohen played with Sophie Tucker? We opened for him. Milton Berle was a kid.